that I know. Please excuse me, sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me, pardon me. Do you know your 5 magic words? So let me ask you, let me show you what the 5 magic words are. So magic changes the form of something to another, to a desired form. So let's change this water bottle into let's say a big plate of ice cream. No, not a bowl of ice cream. Let's change it to my favorite book of all time, Manners, Poise, and More. So let's see how it goes. So let's use our magic words. Abracadabra. It didn't change? Okay. Let's go again. Hocus pocus. It still didn't change? Fine. Let's try one more time. Alakazam. It still did not change? Fine. I'll just drink from it. There are 5 magic words. So when we talk about the five magic words, what are we talking about? So today it's all about the 5 magic words. So before we go into the 5 magic words, are you ready? I was born ready. Are you ready? I was born ready. Ready for what? Ready to learn. Ready for what? Ready to learn. If you're ready to roll it up for yourself, roll it and let it go. I am great. Good to have you again today. Okay, so before we learn the 5 magic words today, let's go back quickly to what we learned in our previous class. In our previous class, we learned about greetings. We learned about good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, how are you, hi, bye-bye. Yes, we learned all of this in our last class. Now, do you remember some of the things I shared? Some of the things I taught you? Do you remember? That's fantastic. So if you missed our last class, you want to go back to our last class, to our lesson, and go back and catch everything we shared, everything I taught. If you were in our last class, then you should remember some of the things I taught. I taught you that the first proper thing you do when you meet someone you know, not strangers, someone you know for the first time after a break, is to what? Fantastic. It is to greet. And I said to you, do not wait to be reminded to greet anytime. Always be quick to greet. And I said, greet with your words. Good morning, good afternoon, hello, hi. And I said, make eye contact when you greet. It is very important you make eye contact when you are talking to someone all the time. And I said, always greet with your words. I just said that already. Always greet with your words. I told you that greeting is very important. It helps you to make a good first impression. You don't want to be seen as ill-mannered or as not well-behaved, do you? Nah, I don't want that. I always want people to say I'm well-behaved. So greeting helps you make a good first impression. So let me ask you, I said greeting can also be an act of kindness. Do you remember the example I gave? Do you remember that? Okay, so if you remember the example I gave, roll it up for yourself again. roll it, and let it go. You are great. If you don't remember, roll it up, but don't give it to yourself. Roll it, stop. Fantastic. So for not remembering, you just roll it, and stop. But if you remember the example I gave, then roll it, and let it go. You are awesome. Okay, you know what we do here. If you are new here, we are all here to learn about manners, etiquette, leadership, sexuality education, and everything that will help you grow from a good, cute, adorable child to a good and responsible adult. Adult who will make God proud, make the nation proud, make the family proud. Adult who will be proud of his or herself. Adult who will be a role model and an inspiration to very many. That is all what we are doing in our character club. And I am your teacher. My name is Enimie Orevo. So call me Miss Orevo. It's fine. Today, we're learning about the 5 magic words. We are not going to be learning about all the 5 magic words at once. No, we are going to be learning 1 out of the 5 magic words. Now, before we start learning that one, I'll give a background of why those words are called the magic words. And as usual, we are going to be using the books. Ta-da! Manners, poise, and more. We are going to be using the books Manners, Poise, and More because this class is brought to you by Beyond Etiquette. Okay, so let's go to what we have to do. Are you ready? Are you ready? There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words that I know. Please excuse me. Sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words that I know. Please excuse me. Sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me. Yay! You can sing the song already, right? I know you can sing this song because I too can sing this song. I too can sing this song. So let's go and talk about the background of the 5 magic words. Okay, so let me ask you, why are these words called the magic words? Can you try? Why are these words called the magic words? Okay, so I'll give you like 20 seconds to try to come up with why you think these 5 words, please, excuse me, I'm sorry, thank you, pardon me, are called the 5 magic words. So I'll give you like 20 seconds. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So have you been able to come up with why you think these words are called the 5 magic words? If you have been able to come up with it, okay, just write your answer down. And when I explain to you, you will compare what I've explained, my explanation, you compare with your answer and see why these words are called the magic words. Okay, so let's go. like magic, magic changes the form of something. For example, if I had my magic wand, or if I was a magician, I wanted to change this cup, this water bottle, into a big bowl of ice cream, or into my favorite book, Manners, Poise and More, I would just say my magic words and it will change. I would say something like abracadabra, and it changes. Or I say alakazam, and it will change. It will change to a desired form. It will change into something I want it to change into. That is what happens with magic words too. Your magic words change the form of something. They change one thing to another. In fact, just as you want this bottle to change into your favorite book, you want whatever you have done, an action, especially if it was a mistake, you want it to become what you really want it to be. You want to change it into what you want to be. Let me give you an example to explain. If you're running by someone and you step on the person by accident, the person may not know it's by accident. They may think you are mean because you stepped on me. Now, that is not what the impression you want to pass. You don't want someone thinking you are mean or you are not a nice person. You want to always give a good impression that, hey, I'm nice and I'm friendly and I never want to hurt you by intention. So you want to go over to the person and say, oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. You see, the person thinking you are mean to now realizing it was an accident and you are sorry. So the magic phrase, I'm sorry, has changed the person's impression, what the person thinks, into what you want the person to think of you or think about you. Can you see that? Do you understand that? Do you get that? So the magic words actually help you change situations, change the impression people have about you to the impression you want them to have about you. You always want to make good impression. You always want people to know that you are kind, you are respectful, you are considerate, you are not mean, you are not wicked. Nah. So the magic words help you always impress on people's hearts what you want them to know about you or see you as. Do you understand that? Yes, so that is what the magic words do. They change the form of your actions into what you want people to see you, how you want people to see you. That's what the magic words do. So magic words are very important to make good impression. You should always keep them handy. Remember I said impression is how people see you, what people think about you. If you take things from people without an ordinary, oh, thank you, they think, oh, she never appreciates what people do. Or they think, maybe she doesn't like what I gave her. But when you say, oh, thank you, this is so fine, they say, she appreciates it. Oh, she's so appreciative. Oh, she likes it. And you want to give the impression that you appreciate a lot, you are an appreciative person. And the 5 magic words help you give that impression. So do you not know why these words are called the 5 magic words? Do you know why there is magic in these words? Do you? Yes. You know now. Do you know why they are so important now? Because they help you make a good impression. They are called the 5 magic words because they change your actions and help you make a good impression. And they are so important because they help you make a good impression. So you see why the 5 magic words are so important. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words that I know. Please excuse me. Sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me. Pardon me. So the 5 magic words are super very important. So we are going to be taking them one after the other, and then we'll explain them and we'll tell you how to use them and steps when using the 5 magic words. So we are going to start with please, please, please may I, please can I. We are going to start with please. Now, rub your palms together and do the word please. Say please, please. So rub your palms together like this and say please, please, pretty please, 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 please. Pretty, please. Okay, so we are talking about please today, and we are using manners, poise, and more. And if you have book 1, you go to page 13. If you have book 2, you go to page 11. If you have book 3, you go to page 10. If you have book 4, you go to page 12. The 5 magic words. So I'll use book 3. Please is a polite word for asking for things. You should never ask without the word please. Please makes you polite, and being polite makes you a well-mannered person. A good way to start when asking is to begin with the words, please may I? Always remember your please when you are asking for something. And all your books, you have activities here. So you do the activities and then you show it to your teacher or to your parents or your guardian after doing the activities. Book 2 says, you say please whenever you want to ask someone for something. When you ask without saying please, you sound like a dictator ordering people about, and this is rude. But saying please when asking makes you sound polite. When you are eating and you want something passed to you, say, please, can you pass it to me? Effie wants Daddy to buy her ice cream. What does she say? Daddy, please, may I have some ice cream? You say, please, may I? Always remember to say, please. Obi wants to use his friend's Collar's book. What does Obi say? Please, can I use your book, Collar? Please, you have them in your book, so you can go to your book and read further and carry out the exercise on please. Now, please is a word, is a polite word for making a request. Whenever you want to make a request, which means you want to ask someone for something, you want to ask something to be done for you, you want to ask for information, you want to ask anything. You want to ask for anything from anyone at all, whether someone younger than you, someone who is your age mate, someone who is older than you. Always remember to use the word please. Keep it handy. Always have it with you. Don't ever forget your please at home when you're in school. Don't forget your please at school when you're at home. Don't forget your please in church when you're on the sport ground, or don't forget your please in the park or in a restaurant. Always have your please. Carry it everywhere you are going. You must have your please with you. Anywhere you are going, you just take your please and you walk with your please. So whoever you are asking for something, for a favor, anything you are asking someone, whether your siblings, your parents, your friends, your teachers, or you just want to ask a total stranger for direction or information, always say please. Always say please. Efe wanted daddy to buy her ice cream. What did she say? Please, daddy, can I have some ice cream? Obi wanted daddy to buy her, wanted her friend book. What did he say? Please call her. Always say please. Now, when you say please, you are very polite. You sound polite. But when you don't say please, you sound like a military commander. Can I have it? Give it to me. Go there. Come here. Stop there. What is this? What is that? No one likes to be ordered about. No, it's very annoying. You are not the boss of me, so why are you ordering me about? Yes, and even if you are the boss of me, use a simple please. Yes, no one likes to be ordered about. No one likes it. Now this is why people always prefer democracy to military. Yes, ask your parents what is democracy and what is military. Everyone prefers democracy to military because democracy is polite. Democracy is considerate, but military is always bossy. Stop there. Don't do that. Give this to me. Take. Go there. Come here. And no one likes that. And I'm sure you don't like that too. So whenever you want to make a request, you want to ask someone for something, politely ask by using your magic word, please. You can say, please may I, or please can I. Always say your word, please. And so who will spell please for me? Can you spell please for me? Let's hear you spell please. I know grown-up kids can already spell please. So I'm just talking about little kids in grade 1 and kindergarten. Can you spell please for me? So write your please in a book. Don't ask anyone. Don't ask anyone to spell for you. Just spell it by yourself and let's see if you got it right. So I'll give you 10 seconds to spell please by yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 seconds. Okay, so have you spelled your please? So let's go. Let me spell my own. Please is spelled as P-L-E-A-S-E. Please. I'll take it again. P-L-E-A-S-E. Please. So now compared to yours, compared to what you spelled, did you get it right? If you got it right, roll it, and let it go. You are a great speller. But if you did not get it right, still roll it, stop. Yes, that is it. If you didn't get it right, you roll it, and stop. Now, how do you say please? How do you say please? Steps to say please. Now, the rules to saying please is just making eye contact and using your words. You make eye contact and you use your words. You want to get something from someone, firstly, you step forward. You make your eye contact and you use your words, please. Remember that. You step forward, you make eye contact, you point at the thing you want. If you want to ask someone for something, you point at the thing and you use your words, please. Like this. You step forward, you make eye contact. Please, may I have your water bottle? Of course. And I give it to you. Roll it for me. Roll it, and let it go. I am great. Yes. So steps to asking, you step forward, you make eye contact. There are 2 rules you must know when interacting with someone on a face-to-face interaction. When you are talking to someone, you must make eye contact. No matter who the person is, older than you, your age mate, your younger than you, your family, your friends, strangers, everyone, you must make eye contact. So when you're asking for something, you must also make eye contact. When you're asking for something, you must also make eye contact. You simply step forward, make eye contact, use your words. Use your words. You must use your words when you are talking to someone. Please, may I? Please, may I? Just don't go snatching from someone. Nah. No, you don't snatch. You do not what? Snatch. Instead, you use your words. Now, let's look at what happens when you do not say please. When you do not say please. What happens when you do not say please? Firstly, when you do not say please, you are rude. When someone has something, you just go there and say, give it to me. You are rude. Yeah. You are not polite. You are being bossy. I no one like being bossed about. You are not the boss of me. Are you the boss of me? You are not the boss of me. So you must always say please. Secondly, when you don't say please, you go there and you snatch. That makes you a bully. Yes. It makes you a bully. Because you can't snatch from anyone, everyone. You don't snatch from your teacher. You don't snatch from your parents. You only snatch from people you feel you are stronger than. You snatch from someone you feel, I will beat you up. That makes you what? A bully. So when you snatch, you are a bully. When you snatch, you are a When you snatch, that makes you a bully. When you snatch, that makes you a bully. Do you want to be a bully? Nah, I don't think so. So when you snatch, that makes you a bully. So do not snatch ever from someone. Do not snatch. You must ask nicely all the time. You ask nicely all the time. Okay, let's say you did not command the person to give it to you, give it to me, and you did not snatch, but you want to use someone's item, and you don't want to ask the person. You just wait for the person to drop it, and then you go and use it when the person is not there. What does that make you? That makes you a thief. Yes. When you use people's things without their permission, that makes you a thief. Yes. If you use someone's pen without their permission and you go back and return it, that ink you used without their permission, you stole it. If you take someone's pencil without the person's permission, use it to write something, you go back and drop it for them and you say, I gave it back to them. You stole it. You stole it. So anytime you take a person's thing without his or her permission, you stole it. So you must always ask nicely when you want to take something from someone. You must always ask nicely. You ask for their permission by saying, please, may I? Please, can I? So you always ask nicely by using your words and using the word please. Remember, when you don't ask nicely by saying please, you just go there and say, give it to me. That is really rude, and no one wants to be boxed about. So someone might say, you are so bossy. Why are you bossing me? He just bossed me about. I don't like it. You are not the boss of me. Someone might say that. Then if you just go snatch from the person and run away, that makes you what? A bully. Because you can't snatch from people who are stronger than you. You only snatch from people who you feel you are stronger than. that means you are bullying someone. You are bullying someone who is weaker than you. And that is not nice at all. Nah. You don't ever want to be a bully, do you? I don't want to be a bully. And if you wait for them to leave their thing and you don't take permission from them, you go in there slowly so they don't see you. You take it, you quickly use it. After using it, you quickly go back and return it there. That makes you what? A thief. Yes, because you took someone's thing without his permission. So, hey, let me ask you, do you want to be rude? Nah, I know you don't want to be rude. Do you want to be a bully? Nah, I know you don't want to be a bully. Do you want to be a thief? Yes, I know you don't want to be a thief. So if you don't want to be rude, you don't want to be a bully, you don't want to be a thief, what do? You ask nicely before using people's items. Whenever you want to use something that belongs to someone, something that doesn't belong to you, you simply say, please, may I? Please, can I? Please, should I? You always ask nicely. May I? Can I? You always ask nicely. You ask for permission. You ask for their permission before you use it. Now remember that good manners make you a role model and inspiration. So if you learn to ask nicely from people before using things that are not yours, people will also learn to ask you nicely before using your things. They will learn to ask you nicely before using your things. So what I want you to do now for me is, first of all, you go to the activity in your book and answer the activity. After which you show it to your mom or your teacher or anyone around you, show it to them. And you also take your word please. You teach other children around you. You tell them that, hey, today we learned please at the character club. And I want you to know that when you don't say please before using a person's item, that when you ask without saying please, you just ask with order. You ask by ordering them or by commanding them. That makes you bossy. That makes you rude. People don't like it when you are rude or bossy. And when you snatch from people without saying please, that makes you a bully. Because you can't snatch from people who are stronger than you. You only snatch from people who you are stronger than. So that makes you a bully. And when you sneak behind people's back and use their stuff without asking them nicely, that makes you a thief. Because only thieves take people's stuff without their permission. So I want you to go teach this to your friends. Did you hear me? Teach this to your friends. Teach your siblings, teach your parents, teach everyone around you what you learned in the character club today. Are you ready? Are you ready? There are 5 magic words, there are 5 magic words, there are 5 magic words that I know. Please excuse me, sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me. Yeah. Roll it, and let it go. You are amazing. Okay, so thank you for coming to class today. I hope you learned something, and I hope you are going to carry out the small assignment I gave you to teach everybody around you what you know and inspire everyone around you. And I hope you are going to always say please from now on. You always say what? Please from now on. Always say please when you want to get something from someone. When you want to ask a person question, you always say please. When you want to make a request, you will always say please. You need a person's permission to use their items, you say please. You want to make a request, you say please all the time. Remember, when you don't say please, you sound rude, you appear like a bully, you appear like a thief. And also remember, when you say please, you make eye contact. Always make eye contact. Yes. Always make eye contact when you are talking to someone, and also use your words. Make eye contact and use your words. See you next time in our next class when we continue with the 5 magic words. Please excuse me. So we are going to be talking about learning about excuse me in our next class. Roll it, roll it, roll it, and let it go. You are great. Bye-bye.